thank you so much for watching. Today I just have a quick Sephora haul. I just recently uploaded my drugstore haul just a few days ago. I know that a lot of you guys like to shop at the drugstore and get all of your makeup from there, but I know that some of you also like to shop at Sephora as well, so I thought that I would include this as well for you guys. Before I get into sharing the products that I've accumulated over these past couple weeks or so, I first wanted to mention some exciting news. I just broke into the next tier of Sephora's beauty program and I reached the VIB status, so I'm super excited for that. Just real quickly, if you guys aren't familiar with Sephora's beauty rewards programs, I thought I'd just go over that really quick. So basically what it is there's 3 different tiers. It's the Beauty Insider, and then the VIB, and then the VIB Rouge, I believe it's called. And basically what it is the first one that you get just looks like this. It's just a cute little card. And basically what the Beauty Insider program entitles to is just, first of all, it's a great idea. Even if you guys don't shop at Sephora that much, I highly recommend that you guys go in there and get this, even if you just go in there one time or a couple times, I guess, because every time that you come in, every dollar that you spend basically counts as a point, and you rack up your points, and there's free gifts and free samples every time if you rack up your points and you want to get one of those. Usually I think the lowest you can get is 100 points gets you a sample, and it's just such a good deal. I used it so much over the past year that I've really kind of racked up my points. I used it so much and I got so many great free products that ultimately made me want to buy other new ones. So I think it's a really good idea, and it's a good idea for you guys to see different samples and selections and all for free. So the next level, the one that I reached, the card looks like this. It's really metallic, so it's kind of blinding the camera. And it just comes with this little pamphlet that I got. It says, "Welcome to VIB. Your beauty addiction has officially paid off." And that's for sure. What you need to hit the VIB status is you just have to spend $350 in the course of 1 year. And then the next tier up, the VIB Rouge, you have to spend $1,000 in a year. So it's pretty crazy, but it's just definitely worth it to start out in the Beauty Insider. I mean, you don't necessarily have to reach these next levels, but it's just really nice to have just in case that you do. And in the card here, it says some of the benefits is advanced access to sales, first dibs on our newest, hottest products, special gifts and limited edition offers, invitations to VIB only events, and then the welcome offers, which it says are below. And I got 3 little coupons here. It says celebrate your VIB status, and one of them is a complimentary makeover with an expert beauty advisor, so a free makeover from Sephora. Free shipping if you order off their website. And they gave us the little code here to get free shipping. And then finally the other one is 10% off your next purchase, and that works for in stores or online. So I'm pretty excited to use up all of those, and it was pretty exciting hitting up the next tier in the Beauty Rewards program. Who knows, maybe next year I'll hit the Rouge. I don't know, that's quite a lot of money, so I'm not really sure. So getting started here, I'm going to start off with some face care products. The first one actually is a free sample that I got from the rewards program, and it's the Origins High Potency Nitamins Mineral Enriched Renewal Cream. And it looks like this. It's a pretty good size for a free sample. So I really like this stuff. I think I'm definitely going to be purchasing a full sample of it once this, full size of this, once this free sample runs out. Basically, it's just like, in my opinion, it's just like a super potent like moisturizer, and I put it on sometimes like before I go to sleep, and then the next morning when I wake up, my skin feels so soft and moisturized, and it's just really nice. And it smells, it has like an orangey like citrus smell. I don't know, it smells really good and it's just really moisturizing. I really like it. It feels really nice on the skin, so I would definitely recommend this. Then the next few things I really can't say enough about. I just recently have got into this from YouTube and what I've read up on them and seen videos about them on YouTube, and I got really intrigued and I really wanted to try these things, and I'm so glad that I did because I absolutely love them. And they're all from the line Glam Glow. It's in Hollywood, California. So I think they originally got famous for their facial masks. They call it like mud. Their Glam Glow Mud, and it's amazing. And then they also came out with some cleansers as well, which is one that I picked up. So just really quickly, if you guys want me to go in like an in-depth like review and demo of these products from Glam Glow, just let me know. I'm just gonna try to really quickly go over them quick. And first of all, I got these two little mini-sized mud masks. And the first one, I got the PowerMud, and then I also got the ThirstyMud. And they just come in these little pots. There is 0.5 ounces or 15 grams in these little pots, and they're each $19. So this is the PowerMud. They come in the cutest little packaging. And then inside, I don't know if you could see, but it's just a really like light beigey color. So first off, my overall opinion / review on this is I really like it. I know that a lot of girls say that it's really nice to use maybe just once a week to deep cleanse in your skin. It just really removes any excess makeup that you have. The one thing that I am going to say about this one is that it does give quite a burning, like tingling sensation on right after you put it on. It's nothing too unbearable, but I definitely noticed it, and I know that a lot of reviews said that about it. So just a side note on that one. And then we have the ThirstyMud. This is the ThirstyMud. Once again, super cute packaging. This one is like a mustardy color. And side note on this one, oh my gosh, it smells amazing. It smells like coconut and amazingness in this bottle. It's amazing. But anyways, this one is just for like hydrating and really moisturizing the skin, and I love it. I think I like this one more than the green one. I'm not really sure. I put this on, I know a lot of girls like to put it on and they actually sleep with it overnight, but I just put it on one morning and then I washed it off, and then I just put makeup on like later in the day, and I just felt like I had like the most like dewy, like luminous skin ever. So I really like that about this one. Since I didn't want to spend the money on the white mask, I did get the white cleanser version of it. It's called the SuperCleanse Daily Clearing Cleanser, and it's a mud to foam formula, which is really cool. So it comes in this big container like this, and then you take it out and it looks like this, and then it's just in a little pump and it pumps out. And if you could see that right there, it's a very dark charcoal grayish color, honestly. So I love this. It's very, very deep cleaning, and it just, you can literally feel your skin like improving and getting more clean. It's crazy like what this stuff does. But anyways, a little bit about this quick. You just put it on, a dry face, like make sure your face is completely dry, and you just blend it in, and it's gonna look like charcoal, like dark gray black. And then I like to let mine sit a little bit, and then I lather it up with my hand, let that sit a little bit, and then finally wash it all off. The only thing is this is definitely a messy facial cleanser. It's not something that you can just spritz on in a few seconds and get it off right away. it's really kind of a process and it takes a while. So what I like to do is I like to put it on right before I'm hopping in the shower or something. But I really love this stuff, and I think this is $39. So I went ahead and bought this, but I just couldn't get myself to spend the $69 on the mask. So, but anyways, yeah, Glam Glow, it's been like my little obsession lately. I've really been into them, and if you guys want me to do a more in-depth review and demo on these products, I'd be happy to do that for you guys. First, I have to talk about it. I'm sure you guys know it's coming. It is the BECCA Shimmering Skin Perfector in Champagne Pop, which was in collaboration with my favorite YouTuber ever, Jaclyn Hill. This product is amazing. It's the most amazing highlighter I've ever had, and I'm not just saying that because I love Jaclyn. It really is the most beautiful color, and I feel like it really would work on all skin tones, which is what she made it to do it for. So it just looks like this. It is literally beautiful. I'm gonna swatch it quick. It is the most beautiful highlight ever. And Jaclyn specifically designed it to make sure that it would look good on multiple skin tones, and I think she did an awesome job on this. Unfortunately, I think that this was limited edition. I'm not sure if you can still get your hands on it, but if you can, I would definitely recommend to go out and get this because it's the best highlighter I've ever had, and I'm going to be so sad when it's gone. Next, if you guys watch my tutorials, you know that I usually set my under eye with the MAC Prep and Prime Loose Translucent Powder, but I just recently ran out of it. And I like that stuff a lot, but I did want to just try something else new. So I went ahead and I searched in Sephora for one. I like kind of swatched them all on my hands to feel which one was like the silkiest and smoothest, and I came up with the Makeup Forever HD Powder Translucent. Microfinish powder, and it's translucent. So it just looks like this, and then for you to see how much product's in there, it's like that. Something really cool about this is it's like a sponge, not a sponge, like there's a cloth right here to prevent too much product spilling out. So all you have to do is just kind of tap your brush in there, and it just, this is the most, I don't really know how to explain the feeling of this powder. It's like super silky, and I don't really know. I really love it. It feels, I don't know how to explain it. It just feels so nice on the skin. And okay, so a few side notes about this. It does a great job setting your under eye. You're not going to crease or anything, and it just feels really lightweight, and it feels great on the skin, like I said. The only negative thing about this, and I'm really bummed about it because this is what happened with my MAC Translucent Powder too, it leaves that white cast if you take a flash. It really does, and it really bothers me. Like, I get past it, but I wish that it didn't do that. Like, but what I've discovered is any of those like HD, like white translucent setting powders, I think almost all of them are gonna do that. So if you want a setting powder that's not gonna do that, I would go for one. I want to get my hands, I said this before, like the Laura Mercier one. Just something that has a hue of color in it, I think won't leave that white cast. I'm gonna have to test some of those out. Next, I got my full size of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I was super excited to pick this up. I originally just had the free sample from the Beauty Insider program. For the 100 points, I got a little free sample of this, and I just absolutely fell in love with it, and I knew that I had to get the full size when it came out. Here's what the wand looks like. It's just a really thick, big wand. I use it for volume and really plumping up those lashes. I love this stuff. It's definitely one of my favorite mascaras. Definitely something I'll continue to repurchase unless I find something similar or like it that I like better. But until then, I've been loving this stuff. Then I got the Benefit High Brow Pencil, brow lifting pencil thing. I just put it underneath my eyebrow and on the brow bone just to give it a nice highlight. It looks like this. And then there's what the pencil itself looks like. It's just like white, but it has a hint of pink in it. It does a really nice job of highlighting, and what I like to do is I like to put it on there and then I like to put a powder over it because it can be a little creamy and it's a little tacky sometimes, so I like to set it. I also want to say I love this for underneath the eye. I think I've used it in a tutorial. This is the best product I've ever used that really gives that nice under eye waterline eyeliner, and it just makes your eyes pop and look a lot larger. So I like this stuff a lot. And then finally, the last thing I want to mention is I picked up this Sephora Favorites Time to Prime a head to toe primer kit, and this was $25, and I think that this is such a great deal. Let me just show you guys. Here's what the front looks like. Looks like this, and then when you open it up, it has 6 products in there for you guys, and I think that that is an awesome deal for $25. So I'll just quick go over the things that are in here. First we have the X-Forumula Base Coat Transparent Nail Polish. Honestly, I haven't used this out, so I don't really know. I'm not big into nails. I try to paint them for camera, but not all the time. But I will have to check this out. Just looks like that. Just a little sample size tube of it. Then mainly the reason that caught my eye to this product, and basically the reason why I bought this whole thing, is I got to try out the Hourglass Veil Primer, which I absolutely love. I know it's pricey, but I need this primer in my life. I'm definitely gonna go pick up a full size of it once this runs out, just because it's so amazing. Here's what it looks like. It's a pretty small sample size, but I know that's just because the real thing is super expensive. This is the smoothest, creamiest, silkiest primer ever used, and it is absolutely amazing. Then it comes with the Smashbox 24-hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. It just looks like this. It's just a creamy beige, like nude skin tone color. You just put it all over the eyes. It doesn't have much like pigment and color to it. It kind of blends to a really sheer finish once you blend it in there, and I do really like this stuff. One thing I want to say though is if you want to like prime your lids with like foundation, or use like, for example, how I use my MAC Painterly Paint Pot, definitely put this on underneath first and then go over with the other two on top of those, because if you put this on afterwards, it makes everything kind of chunky and like, I don't know how to explain it, but it just definitely put it on first, because I think with the formula wise, it needs to be on first. Then I got the Urban Decay Subversion Lash Primer. I use this in one of my videos. Just looks like this. Here's what the wand looks like. It's just white. Just put this on your eyelashes before you put your mascara on, and it just kind of thickens them and makes them look, it says, thicker, longer, and stronger, which I do kind of agree with. I really enjoy this stuff. I'm not sure if I will. I think it's, by the way, I forgot to mention this, but I'm sure you guys have already figured it out. I am going to be putting the prices of all these products kind of on the screen down there. I wanted to do that for my drugstore haul too, but I know that unfortunately with the drugstore wise, a lot of the products are different prices depending on where you go. So it's hard to give the product like a consistent price point versus if you get it at Sephora or something, I'm pretty sure they all have the same prices. So I will be putting the prices, I'm sure, as you already noticed, under the screen here. But I'm pretty sure this one's a little bit pricey, and I'm sure you can get like a drugstore dupe for this. So I like this stuff, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy a full size of it. Then we have the Bite Line and Define Lip Primer. And it looks like this. Looks like that. And it's just like a white colored transparent lip primer basically. I like this stuff a lot. It goes on really nicely, and I do think that it prolongs the wear of your lip color, and it has a really nice feel to it. It's really nice and smooth, and then it also feels like almost minty-ish when you put it on, so I really like it. Finally, the biggest size sample we have is the Living Proof Prime Style Extender. Locks in your style longer, weightless perfecting, weatherproofing, time-saving. Use alone or under other styles. And basically, so it's a hair primer. Looks like this, almost this full size in my hand. So it's a pretty good size. I have not tried this stuff out though, so I can't really give you my opinion of it. I just thought that I would mention it because it's a part of this little box that I got, but I am excited to try it out. So that's it for this Sephora Time to Prime box. Like I said, for $25, I think that's a really good deal, and I think that there's some great products in it that I will be buying a full size of. And that is basically that, guys. That's all the products that I've accumulated from Sephora over the past few weeks. I think that I picked up some really good products, and I'm glad that I got to share them with you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know if you guys would like to see more hauls like this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.